Can you explain what are deductibles? How do they affect us? What should we look out for?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, deductibles. I guess I'll start off by, in Houston, basically right now, the lowest deductible you can get on a named hurricane or a named storm is going to be 2%. Okay? Some companies, the lowest deductible that you can get on wind and hail and tornado, anything else that Mother Nature might have in store for us, is going to be 2%. In Harris County, closer, downtown, they may even go much higher than that.
And 2% of.
Now, yes. So deductibles are 2% or 1% of what they're insuring your home for.
Okay.
Okay. And that's really important to look at when you're, working with an agent. Is a lot of times some agents will run through the coverage and the cost, and then they'll say your deductible is 2%. And these poor first-time homeowners who don't know anything, they're thinking that it's 2% of the bill. So 2% of having their roof replaced at $7,000, they're thinking they're only going to have to pay $1,400 or $140 or whatever it is, and it's not.
So it's 2% of the perceived value of their home.
The replacement cost of their home.
Okay.
Yes.
So if it's a $200,000 home, their deductible is $4,000.
Exactly.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
So you can't just look at the price when you're looking at insurance policies. Your roof is 10 years old. Some companies will depreciate the roof, and the deductible we were talking about, then less your deductible, and you may get only $2,000 for your roof.
Okay.
Okay? So full replacement cost you absolutely want. You also want a policy that is all peril, not listed peril. Okay? So an all peril, when I talked earlier about the 4 things that we don't cover. So really with our policy, if it is not specifically excluded, we cover it. With listed peril policies, it has to be specifically listed in the policy for it to be covered.
At the time that you took out the policy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point, because you get endorsements on renewal sometimes, and you have to read that fine print. I've seen it where they've changed deductibles, where they've changed a full replacement cost policy to an actual cash value policy. Something else about our policy, is that we cover, as I mentioned, okay, so I told you the things that we cover, which the only things we don't cover: earthquake, flood, termites, any damage your own pets do. But it's really, really important to make sure that you have good water damage coverage, okay? Our policy, we will cover water damage to the full extent of whatever we insure your home for. This is a little sticky too. Some companies will cover one of these 3 categories, or maybe 2, but not many cover all 3. So we cover accidental discharge of water, backup of sewers and drains, and slow leaks. Okay? And we cover it, as I mentioned, to the full extent of the policy. Most companies will cap it at $5,000 or $10,000.
Oh, wow.